안녕하세요, 친구들. Hello, guys. We are learning about law of sines, law of cosine with ambiguous case, area of triangles, Heron's formula using sines. I am deeply sorry I am filming this so late. I previously filmed it, however, for my recording didn't work as planned and I have no idea where to find it, so I am quickly filming it again. Now, let's learn about our law of sine and law of cosine. Law of sine is if there is a triangle as such, then our equation is sine A of this angle over the opposite of the angle A equals sine angle B over B equals sine C over C. Now we can use this in our following equation here. If we have these angles, then how can we find the AB, AC, and angle B? Let's put these as X, Y, and Z. How can we find X? Sine 36 over X equals sine 31 over 14. We can simply find X by doing these equations. Very simple. Now, how can we find Y? 180 minus 31 minus 36, which is 113 degrees. So Y would be 113 for us. How do you find Z? Very simple, same equation. Sine 113 over Z equals sine 31 over 14. Z equals 14 times 113 over sine 31. Very simple. Now let's learn our cosine law. Cosine law is that if it's angle A squared, then it's B squared plus C squared minus 2BC times cosine, our front value here, A. Now, this goes for the same. If it's B squared, then we just put in A squared plus C squared minus these two values, AC times cosine, front value B, same for C. I'll just quickly write this down. Exactly. How can we use this in our equation? Let's look at this. If you want to find x kilometer, and remember guys, do not forget your units. Mr. Coleman emphasized that this test will have minor key details that we need to follow in order to get a high score. So don't forget units. My apologies. Anyways, cosine law of cosine. Now this we can find it by doing x squared equals 17 squared plus 28 squared minus 2 times 28 times 17 times cosine 87 degrees. Now you can simply find x by putting this value in our calculator. Boom. Very simple stuff. And lastly, if we look at this equation in DEF, these given, then we can draw it with this beautiful drawing. Now, how can we find this? You can use our Heron's formula. However, we will not be using it as I didn't cover it yet. But you can use the law of cosine by doing 18 squared equals 6 squared plus 14 squared minus 2 times 6 times 14 times cosine of x, and we can find x. Now, there is a thing called ambiguous case. Ambiguous case. Very, 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 very important stuff. How do you find an ambiguous case? As you might ask, we can find an ambiguous case when our triangle is ASS, meaning we have, for example, beautiful triangle, please. Let's go. We have, this is our x value, and let's say this is 5, this is 4. Then you have a ASS triangle. Now, how can we find our ambiguous case? Let's say our given value for x is 30 degrees. Then we can find our other corresponding angle x by using our beautiful law of sines. Sine 30 over 4 equals 5 over x. Let's try finding x. Sine of 30 is 1/2. That means 5 over x. X equals 2.5, right? I believe. That does not make sense. How did I get 2.5? Un momento. What the heck did I do? Ah, ew, Justin, ew. What was that mistake? Ew. Our x will be 40. I believe, yes, 40. I believe, yes, 40. Then if we have our value as 40, then we can find a ambiguous case, or we can find two answers, because if our given value is an acute angle. Also very important stuff. So if you have 30 and 40, then what we can do is, if we add 40 degrees plus 90 equals 130 degrees, right? Why do we add 90 degrees? Is because basically if we do a circle, then this angle and this angle is same. So therefore we can just do plus 90. But then this is not important detail right now. Just remember that, try adding 90 degrees to it. One moment. Oh, so add 90 degrees, so it's 130. So it can either be 40 degrees or 130 degrees, right? And now we can see if we add 130 degrees plus 30 degrees, it equals 160. Now 160 is less than 180, obviously. Therefore, you can have two solutions, 40 degrees and 130 degree. However, for example, if our answer is, let's say, 70 degrees, 70 plus 90 is 160, and 160 plus 30 is 190. And obviously, 190 is greater than 180 degrees. Therefore, 130 is an ambiguous case. Therefore, our only answer is 40 degrees. And therefore, both answers unavailable. Therefore, we have A does not exist, or D any. Any more questions for that? Please ask. Now, for our last one, Heron's formula. Now, this is the equation for Heron's formula. You will have to memorize this. Please just memorize this. It's very important. I will explain how this works. S is a short term for semi-perimeter. Now, if we have a triangle of 3, 4, 5, then our perimeter for this equation is 12. However, our semi-perimeter is 6, because it's 12 over 2. Now, therefore, to find our area for this triangle is, we can do 6 times 3, 6 times, let's do 6 minus 3, 6 minus 5, 6 minus 4, or 6 times 3 times 1 times 2, therefore is 6. So our area for this triangle is 6. Now for this equation, as we can see, we can use our law of cosine and find it, but that takes very long. So we can use our Heron's formula to simply just do s equals 6 plus 18 plus 14 divided by 2, which is 12, 19. And then you can do root 9 times 9. Wait, what the heck? How did I get 9? 12, 7, 21. I'm so sleep deprived. It is 19. What am I saying? Alright, 19 minus 6 times 19 minus 18 times 19 minus 14, and then we can find our area. Now, how can we apply all of these into areas of triangles? We have this beautiful, I'll try it again. Beautifully drawn, oh my god, what? Beautifully drawn, what the heck? Beautifully, beautifully drawn triangle. And then if we have our base here, and this is our height, 90 degrees, then we can simply do, if this be a C, base times height, right? If you want to get the sine value of C here, then sine C equals C over height, right? So our height is soon C times sine C. Therefore, we can change this to 2 times B times C times sine C. This is our new equation, or new equation to memorize. Now, how can we use this in our actual problem? We have a triangle like this. This is, let's say 105, 16 feet, 11 feet. Then you can simply do even times 11 times 16 times sine 105 and get our area. That is it for today. It became a pretty long video, unfortunately. However, it is very useful for our test. Once again, I am very sorry for the late upload for this video. If we need to do a retake prep, which I hope we don't, then we will try to do our best, and maybe an offline session also. Thank you for listening. Good luck in your test tomorrow or today. Bye.